Hey, what's going on, guys? I don't know where you all live, but I know where I am. I'm in Texas, and it is hot. Very hot. They're like threatening to shut off our power again. So the heat does signify summer is either here or coming. I'm not for sure. But anyway, it's hot. So it's time for our hot weather scents, which means bust out the citruses, especially the aromatic citruses. So this is going to be a list of 10 citrus fragrances that I think are really good. You guys might like them if you try them, and they played really well in the summer. So stay tuned and we'll get through this list. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Alright guys, so yeah, welcome back to the Fragrance Wardrobe citrus list. There's 10 of them, not a top 10 or anything like that, just 10 citrus fragrances I think are really good for the summer. You might also like them if you try them. So just kind of a recommendation video. Alright, this is not going to be in a particular order. Well, it is, but it's not going to be like in a ranked order. It's going to be from price low to high. So dirt cheap, super cheapy, all the way up to super duper expensive. So we'll go and get through this list by firing off our first fragrance. It's from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. It's Acqua di Colonia, right there. So Colonia comes in a bottle like this, little snap-on cap. Smells good. Good scent. Now this one, it does get compared very much to Acqua di Parma Colonia, which is a very old school aromatic citrus that was worn by like Hollywood stars in like the 50s, but it came out like in 1916-ish. So Acqua di kind of, I think, probably used that as very much inspiration, if not just straight up clone. But yeah, aromatic citrus. You're going to have bergamot, you'll have some watery notes. You'll also have lavender in there that's going to give it those aromatic properties, as well as some ambroxan. Those are just some of the main notes that I get off of my skin. All in all, it's a really good fragrance. It is probably a little bit grown up. I know for some people they'll think it's too old or maybe old man-ish, but I do think it's kind of a modern take on Acqua di Parma Colonia, as modern as you can get with that particular DNA, if that makes sense. And you can actually pick these up pretty cheap, about 20 bucks, 25 bucks for, I think it's 25 bucks for 100 mil full presentation, like 20 for a 50 mil. Okay, next up is going to be from the house of Sammy Andrus. It's Blue Sapphire, right there. This one I've been like waiting to really like get into for the hot weather. I've been wanting to really bust this thing out like all winter, but I've kind of held it back because it's a 30 mil and I want it to last a long time. Atomizer's pretty good. Yeah, and that fan is like sucking the fragrance that way, so I might have to do like a comeback type of motion to get it in my face. So Blue Sapphire from Sammy Andrus has some notes on the back. You have like bergamot, you have lemon, artemisia, cedar, pink pepper, ladanum, leather. This one, aromatic citrus though. Don't let the leather fool you or anything like that. It is a little bit of a spice from the pink pepper, but for the most part you get like the lemon, the bergamot, and it's just very aromatic. And it lasts a very long time on skin. This one does get compared to Elysium, minus the herbaceous qualities of Elysium, leaving you with a straight up citrus aromatic that plays extremely well in the summertime. You can get these 10% off if you use coupon code M10, and these are like 29 bucks. So pretty good deal, and they last all day. So performance is really killer on this, which is pretty rare for aromatic citrus. All right, next up we're going to the house of Versace. This is one of my favorites from the house. In fact, I've gone through most of this bottle, well, maybe like half of the bottle. It's Signature Pour Homme, or Versace Pour Homme, Versace Signature, however you want to put it, I guess. Some of the websites will say like Versace Signature, some will just say Versace Pour Homme, same thing. So it's going to be an EDT. So you can see I've used quite a bit of this juice. It dresses up really nicely. You can dress this up, but you can also wear it very casually. Your citrus notes that you're going to get in here are going to be lemon and bergamot. You'll also have neroli in here as well. I want to say there might be a little bit of lavender, giving that aromatic quality as well. But what you get is like a very strong citrus neroli type of scent. It's really good. It's very mass appealing. Most people like it. In fact, if I spray it for people like customers at work, they usually buy a bottle because it is so easy to wear, so easy to like, and it just goes really well in the warm weather. So Versace Pour Homme, you can get 100 ml of this for probably in the $40-ish price range, and a 50 ml maybe like in the 30s, I think. You can also, I think, get a 200 ml bottle if you wanted to go that route. Okay, I think I might have got a little bit off on the escalating prices. This one might be cheaper than the Versace Pour Homme. This one is also from Versace, and this one is Man Eau Fraiche right here. This is a fragrance that I didn't quite like all that much when I first got it. I blind bought it like I do most of my scents. Yeah, if I shoot it that way, the fan kind of like sucks it across. Yeah, so pulls it back over there. But yeah, Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Like I said, I didn't really appreciate it all that much when I first got it, but I have grown to appreciate it and like it quite a bit for what it is, a summertime, light summertime, like aromatic citrus type of scent. So in this one, you'll have, I believe it's like lemon, bergamot, I think there's star fruit in here, and sage. I do pick up the sage. There are more notes in this one, but I'm giving you kind of the ones I pick up the most. There might also be cedar in here, giving it kind of a backbone or some sort of woods note. All in all, it's an aromatic citrus, and you get the lemon, the bergamot, pretty well backed up by those supporting notes or those backbone notes that I believe are, I want to say like sage and probably like cedar or some other type of dry wood type of note. Okay, this next one is an oldie but a goodie. So this one's from the house of Dior, and it's Eau Sauvage. This one of my favorite dress up aromatic citruses. Yes, it smells a little bit dated. Yes, it does smell a little bit dated. Yeah, if I turn my head real fast, it's like, whew, I catch it. But it's a really good aromatic citrus type of scent though. It's very gentlemanly, meaning you can dress it up very easily. It doesn't give off like a youthful type of feel. So if you are looking for that, probably not going to be the one for you. But if you're looking for something you can easily dress up with a suit, something like that, or maybe you want to smell like Steve McQueen did, because I believe this was his signature scent, you could go with Eau Sauvage from Dior. Some of your notes in here, you'll have lemon, bergamot for your citruses. You also have green notes like basil, you have patchouli. I want to say there's like a Sophie type of vetiver in there, and there's oak moss. So you do kind of get those green notes that you find in some like barbershop type of scents. I wouldn't say this is like a barbershop fragrance though, but it does have the citrus. It does have those herbaceous notes as well, like with the oak moss, with the basil and all of that. It smells really good. I think it's a classy scent, not going to be for everyone. So if you're like in your 20s, you probably want to try this before you buy it. You might not like it. If you're like in your 40s or something like that, you'll probably like it, but I would definitely recommend trying before you buy. Also, comes with a magnetic cap. So, like that. All right. This one I think will run you somewhere in the ballpark of like 60 to 70-ish dollars, like 60s or 70s for I want to say a full presentation. Okay, this next one is an aromatic citrus that was previously mentioned in this video when we were talking about Salvatore Ferragamo Colonia. This one is the original. This is Acqua di Parma Colonia right here. This one will get you smelling like the Hollywood stars of the, I guess, the golden age of Hollywood, like Cary Grant, those type of people. This one got very, very popular in Hollywood at that time. Very much a citrus aromatic. It's a very Italian citrus. So if you haven't smelled an Italian citrus, there's definitely a difference. And these citruses do come from Italy. It's niche, but it's a very affordable niche. You can get a full presentation for like $60-ish at rack stores and some like online discounters. Yeah, it's really good. It's a tart. It's very tart type of citrus, like you pick up in Italian citruses. So you will get some Sicilian citruses, I do believe, in here. I want to say maybe some like orange, definitely some bergamot. You can get the bergamot very easily on here. Maybe even some lemon. I'm not sure which Sicilian citruses, but definitely bergamot. It's very bergamot centric. You do have lavender to give it that aromatic push, that aromatic quality. And you have, what was the other main note? And you do have some lemon verbena in here as well. So it's pretty citrus dominant fragrance. Doesn't last very long. So you do want to carry a decant or just carry it with you and spray away, or maybe you're doing something outside, something like that. And just, it doesn't last very long, but it's an extremely high quality Italian citrus fragrance. Okay, this next one is like one of the easiest fragrances for me to sell at work. It's from Tiffany and Company. This one is Tiffany in Love for Him. Aromatic citrus and a pressurized atomizer. So check out the atomizer. There we go. I have to like follow it. It's really good. You have a snap-on cap with this. These come in, it's either a 3 ounce or a 3.3 ounce. I can't remember. It's not like a 3.4. Very good. Gonna run you probably about $95, I believe, for the full presentation. Some of your main notes, you'll have mandarin, you'll have ginger. I think there's some juniper in there as well. All in all, what you're going to get, the main accord of this is going to be an aromatic citrus fragrance that's very mass appealing and very modern and up to date. So it's not going to smell like an Acqua di Parma. It's going to smell very modern. Performance on it, not that great. You're talking about 5 hours performance on skin, so it's not a great performer, but the scent is really good. So while it doesn't, well, I guess where it lacks in performance, it does make up in quality of scent. Okay, this next one is from one of my favorite lines from Yves Saint Laurent. It is from the Y line, and it is Y Eau Fraiche. Some people have talked about this already. Came out last year, and I think it's a great summer flanker to the Y line. Yeah, really, ooh, got in my eye a little bit. Really good. You do pick up that original Y DNA because it does have the ginger, it does have juniper berry in it, so you do pick up the Y DNA. But it, all in all though, but it does have a very nice, I believe it's lemon in there, and it's very tart. So it's either lemon or bergamot or both, but it's very tart, and that's what you're getting with this. You're getting the Y DNA with an extreme citrus tartness to the fragrance. You want to guess which category this would be in? No, it's not an aromatic citrus. This one is actually classified as an aromatic woody, but yeah, I threw a curveball there. But this one is very good. I think it really toes that line between kind of aromatic citrus and aromatic woody. It's like, I guess in the opening you can say it's aromatic citrus, but it dries down, gives you a little bit of a citrus tartness mixed in with that Y DNA, and it smells phenomenal. Also, this is a citrus like centric fragrance that will actually last on your skin. I get every bit of 7 to 8 hours with this one. All right, this next one is indie/niche. It's from Kieran NYC. It was just in a video I did on top niche for summer, I believe. And this one is Sunday Brunch right there. Love the artwork on it. Looks really good. Atomizer's decent on this. That's good. So this one, I think there's 4 notes, but the 3 I really pick up are the Earl Grey tea, the bergamot, and I believe the lemon. And very citrus. It's aromatic citrus type. Well, I guess some people might say it's like kind of a green citrus, but I say it's aromatic citrus. You do pick up the Earl Grey tea, but it's not dominating the fragrance. What's really dominating is the citrus, and the tea kind of just gives it a little bit more character, kind of its own personality, so to speak. This one is going to run you about, I think, $90 or $95, something like that, in that ballpark, under $100 for a 50 ml. So pretty decent, very nice, high quality Earl Grey tea mixes citrus type of scent. Really good. Okay, next up, and is this last? I think it's the last one. So last up is the most expensive on the list, about $200 I want to say, is going to get you a 100 mil. It's either 200, 250, and maybe like 175-ish for a 50 mil, I think. This one is from Parfums de Marly. You probably saw it in my fragrance wardrobe, fragrance rotation this past week. It's Sedley. One of my favorite aromatic citruses right here. This is so modern. I think it came out in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, very citrus, and it has like kind of like a fuzzy feel to it, and that fuzzy feel I do believe is coming from ambroxan. So it has mint in there. It has a whole slew of notes, but it does have mint, it does have ambroxan. It also has lemon, bergamot, I want to say orange in there as well. I think there might be a touch of lavender also, giving that push off the skin with the mix of the ambroxan. I think that ambroxan is what's giving it that like fizzy, almost like a 7-Up type of feel, effervescence, I guess you could say. It's very fresh, very clean, very much a compliment getting machine. Everyone that smells this on me has said you smell good. So compliment getter for sure. Just a really nice scent. Very, very nice. I could wear this if I had to. If I had to, I could wear this every day of the summer and I'd be happy. I would really like the way I smelled. I would probably miss my other stuff too, but at the same time, I think I could be content. It's a really, really good citrus fragrance. If you're looking for your high quality, high-end citrus, this is it. I cannot speak on the performance. Oh, I can, but I can't speak for everyone else. Now, I have heard some people say it gets terrible performance. For me, it lasts really, really well, like 8+ hours on my skin. So I don't know if maybe there was I heard the first formulation didn't last very long. They reformulated and then it lasted longer. So I must have got maybe that second batch, and it does last a pretty long time on my skin. All right, guys, so there are 10 fragrances that are very citrus dominant that are perfect for the summer. Some of them old, some of them cheap, some of them expensive, some of them new. So I think if you do spray those things, you will probably enjoy. I think if you try some of them, you're probably going to find one that you enjoy. Definitely try before you buy, though. I don't recommend blind buying, but all of them are pretty solid options, and I think there's something in here for everyone. All right, please do me a favor, give me that trifecta, give me the like, give me a comment, let me know if you own any of these, if you've tried any of these, and what you think, and hit the subscribe button. You're already at the end of the video, might as well make it official and hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I drop a new video, so you don't miss out on any future content. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys with the next video.